I'm in Bali and I wanted to share some of my experiences with you. I have been here for a week and I feel like I've already fell in love with this place for so many reasons. And I'm going to share them all with you. But first, this is my villa that I'm staying with. And it is so beautiful. Just everything about it. And okay, I'll give you a little sneak peek of the pool and everything. Here's the kitchen. Here's the living room. This is so cool, and I love reading there. And then here's the pool. It's a little gloomy today, but it's still stunning. The pool is so refreshing when the sun is out. And here's like an office my boyfriend is recording in. And then here's like the bedroom and some other sitting areas, but I love hanging out over here, especially when it's like trickling raining, and the pool is just one of the best parts. But Bali has been a breath of fresh air for me. I feel like life has been so chaotic recently, and the food here is so delicious, so healthy, and everybody is so kind. Everybody I've met has been so welcoming and has a smile on their face, says hello to me, and I want to literally stay here forever. But I wanted to share a few things that I've learned so far about Bali. And if you're thinking about traveling here or just interested in kind of the culture, because I was so naive to like what Bali was really all about, other than what I've seen like clips here and there on the internet. So the first thing is something called Chanang Sari. And I hope that I'm saying that right. I was speaking to translation Google to make sure I was saying it correct. But I'll show you what it looks like. So the maids here are so amazing, and I love them so much. And they put these out front of the door and also in the kitchen. And here's what they look like. Oh my gosh. And what it is in Balinese culture, they put these out usually in the mornings, and this is the base. The base is the palm leaf, and the flowers over here surrounding are representing the Hindu gods. And then the offering is usually like a cracker. I've also seen an apple, a mint. I've even seen a cigarette. So it's kind of like a way, this represents balance, harmony, and giving thanks. And I just think that is so beautiful. And they also put like incense and they light it, and it makes the whole home smells so beautiful. Or even when you're crossing it on the way, like across the road or like into your home or store even. And I think it's just like such a beautiful message. And I love that so many people here like kind of practice it, and I want to start doing it too because I think it's so beautiful, this daily offering and what it represents for these people that live here. So that's called Chanang Sari, and you're not supposed to walk over it, apparently. You're supposed to walk around it. So anytime I walk on the road, I'm very conscious to make sure that I do not walk over it. I think it's just like a respect thing. The other thing about Bali that I've learned is everybody rides a scooter here. And I think you can rent the scooters for about like, I think like $6 to $8 a day. But they're also really good prices. But the roads, at least where I'm at, are not very like car friendly. There are plenty of cars, but there's a lot of potholes, and then also it's just more convenient and faster to get a scooter. Everybody rides a scooter, and if you don't want to drive the scooter or the moped, you can download this app called Grab, and somebody will come pick you up for super cheap and get you to whatever cafe or whatever you need to go to. So it's called Grab, and everyone is really, really friendly, and it's something to be scared of. I see people using the app all the time. So yeah, everyone or drives the scooter, and it's very affordable, and also wear a helmet. Second thing is the Grab app that I just talked about, where people can pick you up, but also Gojek. Gojek is where you can order food, so it's kind of like an Uber Eats kind of vibe in the US. And then also what I downloaded on my phone that was really helpful was this currency app, and I put it in the Indonesian and then transferred to the US. So whenever I'm in a store and I'm like, oh, how much does 1 million cost? It's super easy. It doesn't even need Wi-Fi. You don't need data or anything like that to use the app. So currency, this is so important. I use it literally multiple times a day. And then the second app that I would also use is Airlo. And Airlo is like, if you don't want to buy expensive data through like T-Mobile or whatever, they'll charge you like $40 or something. This is more affordable, and like you can kind of customize like, oh, I only need like 3 megabytes or something like that. So Airlo is a really good app as well. So that's kind of been my go-to apps as far as like transportation and paying for things and things like things like that. Besides that, something that I really noticed about Bali is I really think that there's like health kick like everywhere. When you go to the restaurants, like everything is like acai bowls and chicken bowls, and they tell you the macros on everything, which is so cool. It says like 50 grams of protein and things like that. And a lot of people speak English here because this is a very, very, very popular travel destination for Australians. So, like, I think if you live in America, it's your Mexico. It's their Mexico. It's like a 4 or 5 hour flight from Australia, so like everybody goes to Bali. So therefore, everyone in Bali speaks English. So that's really helpful, is a lot of people speak English, and everybody is so kind to you and so accommodating, and I think that's just been a huge part of like the enjoyable experience here. So like the health, it's really easy to eat out all the time and it be very affordable compared to what at least I was paying in Tampa. I just moved from Tampa, and compared to here, I'm like, wow, I can actually get a meal that's not $20 for a salad. Yeah, $20 for a salad. That's how much I was paying regularly in Tampa. What else? There's also a lot of gyms here. I joined a gym called Wrong Gym. It's actually a little bit pricey. It's around the same amount that I'd be paying if I were in Tampa. It's like $200 a month, which I know that's kind of nuts. But but this gym has a pool, a sauna, steam room, cold plunge. They have classes. I've attended a stretching class, and I've attended a breathwork class as well. And there are so many girls and guys that are my age that I've been able to talk to. I've been going to the gym every morning, and so far the experience has been totally worth it, and the money has been totally worth it, because it's kind of like where I invest a lot of time in, and I want to be healthy. I want to meet people as well while I'm out here. And if you're wanting to not spend as much, there are so many options. There's so many different gyms here. I've heard Obsidian, I've heard Omni is good as well. Everybody's fit here. Everybody's kind of got their head on straight. Like, people are friendly and kind, and like you don't have to worry about the safety aspect here. It's very, very safe. People carry around cameras, and girls walk alone. I walked by myself to the gym. I went to like shops by myself. Like, I did not feel unsafe at all. So it's very like solo traveler, like girl friendly, which I know is a huge deal, especially for girls in like foreign countries. But in Bali, at least from my experience and what I've heard, you are totally okay to solo travel here, for sure. And honestly, the weather has been incredible. Living in Tampa, I think it was 90s every single day. I wanted to stay inside. I was honestly depressed because I was so tired of the constant beating sun and feeling like melanoma was like growing on my skin. Here, it's been 80s, 85 has been the highest. It's rained a few times this week, but then the sun will come right back out. It's very enjoyable. You could be outside like all day and be totally fine. And yeah, that has been my experience so far. I've only been here for a week, but I have absolutely fallen in love with Bali. And I can't believe it's taken me this long to visit, because I feel like I've been wasting my time up until now, because like even my body is feeling better. The food I'm eating and the acne like on my face that has like not gone away in months and months, it's like fading, and I feel like my skin is glowing and my soul is glowing, and I am just having a really, really good time here. So that's my experience on Bali so far, and I can't wait to keep documenting and updating my YouTube on how life here has been going, but it's been going really, really well, and I can't wait to travel to other areas of Bali and just explore more. Okay, while I was like wrapping everything up, I remembered one thing that I didn't say, is that you can't drink the water here. You can't use your toothbrush under the sink here. I've been just using filtered water from like the gas stations and get like a huge thing of it, because you cannot drink the water. You will get Bali belly, which I think just means you're gonna throw up or something like that, and like be really, really sick, because your stomach is not used to their water source. So other than like a sore throat the first few nights, because I wasn't getting very much sleep just with the time change, I haven't gone Bali belly. I've been very careful not to like drink it like in the shower or anything like that. But that's one thing that I did not mention that I just thought of when I was wrapping up this video. Don't drink the Bali water, because you'll get Bali belly. But besides that, thank you for watching, and hopefully this video kind of gives some insight into life in Bali. Bye.